started really understanding who Jig was,
right.
Soulja Slim was in the picture real heavy.
Right. That was my dog. I actually was telling him about you. It goes 6 shot the shooter for y'all.
6 shot the shooter.
Right.
6 shots.
6 shot all day.
Well, you know, me and Juve grew up together. Me, Juve, Turk. Well, Turk come under me. You know, me and Soulja Slim. You know, we grew up. That was one of my closest friends right there.
Soulja Slim?
Yeah.
How was it like growing up with Slim?
Well, Slim came later, around high school. Slim was still in junior high, though. I'm a little older than Slim. And through Will Bibbins and KLC, I met Slim.
Slim was rapping at the time?
Slim was rapping at the time.
Shiggity got so big, real boot up, bitch. Alright, where they at? In the Turk, get the gas, say, ha. Yo, that shit ain't funny, dog. Oh, you better have my money.
I'll tell you a story about when Slim first rapped in the project. When he gets Slim the mic, Slim laying it down, nobody don't know who he is and all that kind of shit. And then KL pull him up, that's facts.
Don't say I never told ya, I bounce with the niggas out the wild mag. So if you ever in your life try to play me like a hoe, I got that fucking packer from the Cali, yo. Say bitch, you know that Memphis me, but I bounce with them niggas out the Josephine.
I know a lot about my brother and spent a lot of time with my brother when he was on the outside of jail, because we really grew up together. He was older than me, of course, because I came when he was 13 already. So he was a teenager when I came into the picture. He was excited to have a sister. Like, I tagged along with him a lot, always in the house with him, with my brother, want to be where my brother at, want to go into my brother's stuff. Like, so that's why still to this day, my brother is the biggest thing to me, because he's always been my big brother.
Slim died in what year?
2003.
2003.
4 o'clock in the evening.
You know, they were supposed to be going to some little show or whatever, whatnot.
That night we had a concert. I think it was on, damn, I can't remember where the concert was, but I was running late.
They had a show in Monroe that night. So I'm like, man, I ain't riding with all the people. So I was like, shit, I'm telling Slim, bitch, I can take my truck. You take your truck for it. It ain't nothing but me, you have. You know what I'm saying? Trinity 12 or whoever else won't come. You know, Lil Bubba and them was there. Chaotic, Trinity and Lil Real and them. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really many of us. And we was really trying to get all our shit together. He was like, hey man, everybody come. He was like, Jig, bitch, go around the corner on Franklin, tell dude and them, man, look, we need a couple of them soldiers.
They had this gas station on Franklin where we get our clothes and tennis shoes from and shit. You feel me? Last minute. So I was like, I needed some tennis. So that's what brought me to going to Slim house.
When I go around there, Slim on his way back, because we was acting stupid and slap boxing in the driveway. Bitch, what's happening?
When Slim ran to the store, he said Slim was at the house and he had left.
Yeah, this how he went to the store, because I took Trinity. Trinity said, bitch, I'm hungry. I took Trinity to Churches. Slim called me, he's like, hey, bitch, pick up them clothes and shit. So I go over there and pick up the clothes and shit. But I tried to get the clothes from dude, and dude was like, he won't see Slim. So he was like, man, tell him to come get him or whatever. So I called him out, like, hey, bitch, I'm about to take Trinity to them Churches right quick, man. Go over there and grab the clothes. Dude act like he don't want to get them bitches to me. He pissed me off. I really want to slap the piss out of him. You see what I'm saying? But I know we need this shit, so we go bust and do this show.
Slim was by himself, went to the store or whatever around the corner from his mama. I guess he followed him. He got him when he come out the truck and shot him.
He went to the shell to get the clothes, and I went on Franklin waiting in the fucking long ass line. So I got out and went in that bitch and grabbed the food and come back out. When we come back, it happened just that quick. You see what I'm saying?
I wasn't actually there when the shots went off, but I was coming down the street as the car that was, whatever did the situation, was leaving, you feel me? So like I pulled to the side because they're coming down the street flying.
I pull up so fast with my shit, you know, coming outside. This how fast this shit happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, by the time I go to the Churches on things, Slim then went on Franklin, grabbed the shit, come back, and whoever was around there, you know what I'm saying, to do their thing. And I feel like they was out there too watching us when we was out there tap boxing and acting stupid and shit.
When I pulled up, that's when I saw like Slim was laying on the ground and other people around him trying to help him, you feel me? And I ran up trying to help him too.
6 Shot was there, shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't know I was there.
I got a phone call from Lil Levy. Lil Levy was running with him.
Magnolia Levy?
Yeah, Magnolia Levy. My little nephew right there. He called me. Once he called me, he was like, man, he shot dirty. He shot dirty, you know, he's frantic. So I'm like, where y'all at? At the house. Went over there, Slim on the lawn.
I wound up calling Juve now. I called Corey, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? 6 Shot wound up pulling up around there.
Nobody call the police?
Levy called me.
Wait, Levy ain't call the police? He ain't call an ambulance?
I don't know, bro.
So
I don't
no
know who called
ambulance was there?
I don't know who called the ambulance. No, none
So
of that
when you
was
got
there.
that Levy, that no ambulance, no police?
No.
Nobody had the idea to call the help?
At the same time, we all down bad. I got guns everywhere. Everybody got shit. You see what I'm saying? So this shit about to spread so fast.
So now everybody's scattering because you got like a house full of burners, you feel me? So everybody's scattered, you feel me?
They say they had a bunch of guns, so everybody left. I don't know.
You gotta get somewhere. Or at least get these strapped. We dirty, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Nigga know how we were rocking. Back in them days, you know what I'm saying? So they gotta get themselves together.
On November 26, 2003, James Tapp, also known as Soulja Slim, was shot and killed right here in New Orleans.
4 shots. One right here. One right here, 2 in the chest. Boom.
So do you think if the ambulance would have been called, you think we could have saved his life?
No, he got shot twice in the face.
Oh, it was over for him?
It was over for him. Yeah, he was done.
Dirt on the ground, hands closing. Like this here. With a mean mug on his face. So whoever approach him, the bitch ain't standing down. The bitch looking like, said, do what you gonna do. And he stand toe to toe with that shit and went out like a gangster, you see what I'm saying?
When we arrived to the scene, they said that he was no longer with us anymore. And I just think that moment, I think we all knew that life would probably be a lot different for us.
My dog knew that shit was going, like, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't know it was gonna happen like that, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, he was, his mind was already, he used to talk about it. See what I'm saying? That's why I told you put that shit in a song before.
Still wear my grip from day to day. No, it can't stop an AK, but run down on me with a handgun. I might can stand one, but not too many. My reaction is start blasting, letting out 20.
He didn't know that shit was gonna be like that. When that shit happened with Slim usually had that 40 with him tucked under his arm, bro. I never leave a home without it. I don't slip. You hear that? That's his life. And he used to have that bitch tucked under his arm. So I don't know how that shit happened. He would get caught slipping like that.
Talk about Soulja Slim and you blow off alarms everywhere. 9th ward, 7th ward, 6th ward, 5th ward, uptown, cross the river, because he had with him that was everywhere.
Slim usually keep 1,000 little dudes around him. You know what I mean? Slim, Slim, I don't know if you know how Slim used to ride. Slim used to ride with at least 7 dudes with him.
It was so many motherfuckers that was around Slim like real streets.
And everybody started faulting those guys. And everybody was saying, well, what was y'all? And they said, why the fuck was Slim left by himself out there?
The way I hear it, they was upstairs. Slim had the studio upstairs.
Them dudes was upstairs, but the timing on shit when people get killed, bro. I always tell the motherfucker, when I got shot in my face, I got a gun in my fucking car. I took it off my lap and put it on the seat in the console, and the dude shot me. Ain't nothing I could have did around. Them dudes upstairs, they just sitting up there, that music playing loud. They don't really know that shit going on down there, so by the time they get down there, what the fuck they can do? And at the end of the day, where that shit come from, who did that shit, that wasn't just no cakewalk neither.
How did you get the news?
We were all actually sitting in the room at my aunt's house because it was about to be their parade time. My mother is in a second line club. She's in the Lady Bug Jumper. She's the president. And we were actually sitting there and they called and said he'd been shot. So, we just thought that, boom, he'd be okay. He'd been shot before.
It didn't register that Slim was gonna die, you feel me? Because Slim been shot numerous times. Like before he got shot 2 days before he had a concert. And I think he got shot in his right arm. He was in the hospital for no more than 8 hours. And he basically checked out the hospital. And the next 2 days, he had staples and they had put a cast on his arm. But some way how he had cut the cast off, he had the staples running up his whole arm, but Slim was still spooking off of the beef, you feel me? So he was like, he tied a soldier rag up to make it like an arm brace, but he had it where he slipped his hand in there and he had the .38 still in his hand where if somebody jumped on stage, he could fire you feel me?
I'll be honest, I've always known that my brother would go out by murder. I've always felt that way. Even coming up, I would have dreams that my brother wouldn't be here with us. I've never had visions of us being adults together. I'll never know what it feels like for us to adult together. But I'm glad that he is the person that he was to the world. And I'm glad that they get to experience him through his music, and the moments that we have spent together, I do enjoy them.
Was it incidents, things that made you feel that way? Was it?
I mean, it's New Orleans. And it's sad to say, but it's New Orleans and just his persona. Those people don't live long. Honest people they aren't always here forever.
It's 2 times that I hate, and that's his birthday and this time of the year. I do good all the rest of the days, but this is kind of hard to deal with.
Like, this is the moment that people should see when they think about taking people's lives. Because the aftermath for families, my brother been dead for almost 20 years this year. And we still, last year was probably the best year that we had. But we still deal with it every day of our life.
17 years later, and the mom and sister of James Tapp, also known as Soulja Slim, say it still feels like yesterday when they found out the well-known rapper had been shot and killed in Gentilly.
It seemed like every year it just gets better. More people learn about him, more people know about him. And to really be kin to somebody who carries on a legacy and it just gets bigger each year, it's a blessing.
In 2003, months after Slim was killed, police arrested Jarrell Smith, a man believed to have been responsible for Slim's death. He was later released and never charged. Sometime later, Smith was also killed.
What Jarrell, whatever happened to that guy?
Shit, from my knowledge, when I'm hearing shit, somebody got him back there, but you know that shit is karma, motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? What goes around comes around. You know what I'm saying?
Too many people love Slim, bro. Ain't no way he gonna live with that on his name.
That's my thing, though, right? That's my thing. This nigga and Slim was in Blue Waters together. You see what I'm saying? This nigga knew Slim, man. He supposed to come tell Slim, man, them trying to put it on point, man. Slim gonna take care of the rest of your life, man. Come on, man. You go pop and do that shit and get bird feed, man.
Why was he at a riff with Pete? What was the problem with Slim and Pete? I'm sure he confided in you as your man. What was his viewpoint of what wasn't going right on this situation?
He didn't tell me everything. It's just like he wasn't happy with how it was.
People be putting that smoke screen up there. I know exactly. I would do every day when he was telling me, man, I think this nigga gonna you know what I'm saying? I know all this like a motherfucker.
One situation that happened, when I come home from jail, we riding in the truck. But Pete called him, and he told Slim, man, them niggas trying to ride off your name. Don't fuck with them. Me and Slim in the truck. So I hear fussing going on.
Who said they try to ride off your name?
Pete said me and KL them, because they was beefing with KL them at the time. Right. I ain't had nothing to do with all that. So they said they trying to ride off your name. So all I heard Slim say, bitch, that's my brother and them, and hung the phone. I'm like, who that was? Like, that bitch ass Pete, man. That bitch ass don't tell me I don't fuck with y'all. I'm like, oh man.
I think Miss Linda them know the truth. I think Peach them know the truth. You know what I'm saying? I never got a chance to talk to Peach now. Peach was young. She was like 9, 10, 11, one of them ages at that time. You know, nobody ain't gonna just say, oh, I did it. Oh, I did it. This. Nah, they ain't go like that. I know what the fuck was going on, man.
Could you say whether it was like music related or was it a seed that Slim planted a long time ago that just grew on him or something like that? Or I mean, no names involved or no scenarios. But could you say that it was a seed that he maybe planted a long time ago?
Anything I say gonna take you to what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I can't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Soulja Slim, a rapper known for his gritty, street-smart lyrics, is still considered one of the founders of what is New Orleans rap.
Slim had a little roster of guys, I guess, like Chaotic and all those guys that he was a little real.
He was incarcerated.
Right.
Chaotic just came home.
Right, but he was looking out for those guys, to put those guys on, you know what I mean? Like, what their lives would have been like if it would have continued, you know what I mean? Like if Slim would have really popped off like he wanted to pop off, those guys' lives would have been changed. Who knows? They might have went to jail. They probably been living, I don't know. We don't know.
What's going on here right now, man? Man, you know what's going on, man. So represent. There it is. About to set them all right. About to set them all right. I got to turn them on now. Speak that ass.
100, 250 out here who Slim was gonna save, you know what I'm saying? This shit on some real man. You feel me? We just trying to get it, bro.
So what you think the outcome of that gonna be, bro?
Man, look, I ride for my dog, ride my crime, you hear me?
I say, bro, what we got coming up right here? What's this right here? What's going on? A lot of people gonna see this and they know what it is. You know, they
the second line, man, for Soulja Slim.
Oh, okay.
Like this?
Yeah, it's a t-shirt.
Who Slim was gonna
save, shirts, man.
That's how we rockin', man.
Okay, who we got right here, bro?
How we rockin'. Still gang.
Okay.
Upcoming, man. That's how we rollin'.
309 Decatur, Soulja Slim representation. My going to his final destination, and shit still don't stop. You know what I'm saying? 309 Decatur, that's what she said. We in Atlanta, Georgia, we in New Orleans, LA, but don't play. And we going to represent for my, you know, shit don't stop. Get ahead, bust quick. Shit real, what up? You know what's up?
I'm gonna say rest in peace, Soulja Slim. You know, man, that nigga been through a whole lot, bro. I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about thugging, drugging, everything.
From who, bro?
What the country is?
Man, that's something else? I'm just playing with you.
Hey, bro. Put it on camera.
That's Humbra. That's what you would get Humbra from.
That's the real Forrest Gump.
That's him right there.
What's that Humbra? What's that You know? That's how it's going down.
Yeah, man, Soulja. New Orleans Tupac, you know? Got killed the same. 25, you know what I'm saying?
To the place.
Come off the shirt, bro.
Oh, yeah.
All that
nice.
Let them know what's up.
It's Jay Gotti, you heard me? You look, rest in peace, Soulja Slim. You know we all got love for you. You know, we doing it big, you heard me? Yeah. From the CTC all the way to Nightwalk, he showed love for me. Yeah. Holla back, baby.
You got some right shot, man. Send a shot to him. Send a shot. My dog was send a shot.
So, shouts out to my niggas, Slim. You know what I'm saying?
I'm all in it.
Shouts out to my niggas.
I said Soulja went to work, he left his Tuesday at home. I said he coming right back. Soulja left Tuesday, went to work, he coming back. I said he coming back. Soulja went to work, he left his Tuesday at home. I said he coming back.